Hey Grace, you collect comics, right?
Sure do.
Yeah, me too. How many would you say you have in your collection?
Oh, 5 million.
You have 5 million comic books.
Yep.
In your New York City apartment.
Sure do.
Which is 100 square feet.
Did you know I can touch both walls at the same time if I want to?
Well, the point is our next movie, Comic Book Villains, is about 2 comic store owners and the links they'll go to get an old lady's priceless comic book collection.
I bet I have more comics than she does.
Well, if you did, you'd probably be the center of an increasingly cartoonish battle between Donald Logue and Michael Rappaport, all narrated by DJ Qualls.
Alex, I have to level with you. I only own 1 comic.
I thought so. Which one is it?
I don't know, like Action Comics #1, maybe?
The first appearance of Superman? That's priceless. Give it to me.
No! I would rather watch Comic Book Villains coming up next on the 3 from Epix.
Little does Grace know, while she watches that movie, the comic will become mine.
What?
No, nothing. I call to order this meeting of the Joey Pantoliano fan club.
Hear, hear!
Now, does anyone have any Joey Pantoliano, aka Joey Pants, movie that they'd like to enter into the log? Anyone, anybody that... Oh, yes, Grace.
1988's The In Crowd, where Joey Pants plays the leader of a 1960s teen dance show.
Interesting. And what do we get to see Joey Pants do here?
His inner turmoil as he tries to emulate his hero, Dick Clark. Plus, he runs his dance show like Fagin from Oliver Twist or a Corleone.
Oh, I like it, I like it. Any special Joey Pants moments we should look for?
Oh yeah, he gives a speech in a high school English class about what it's really like to die for love. Classic Joey Pants.
Excellent. Now, how many pants legs would you give this movie?
Both of them.
Oh, wow. Well then, let's call it to a vote. All those in favor of watching The In Crowd? It's unanimous.
Oh boy, that means The In Crowd featuring Joey Pants is coming up next on the 3.
From Epix.
I can't do a French accent to save my, how do you say it, my derriere, but here goes. Zut alors! The world-famous Pink Panther diamond is again stolen, and Peter Sellers returns in his most famous role as Inspector Jacques Clouseau is the return of the Pink Panther. You know, I'm just kind of not feeling it. It's a little...
Alright, yeah, do it in your normal voice.
Normal voice, hat, mustache.
Sure.
Alright. Clouseau has been demoted to a beat cop by his nemesis, Chief Inspector Charles Dreyfus, who hates his guts. The French government insists that bumbling Clouseau regain his title so that he could travel to the fictional Middle Eastern country of Lugash to investigate the disappearance of the famous gem. Clouseau theorizes that the theft has been orchestrated by the Phantom, and the Peter Sellers brand of chaos and craziness ensue. Hey, you know, I'm kind of feeling it. Let me try the French accent again.
Give it a shot.
Okay. It's Peter Sellers in the return of the Pink Panther, and it's here on Z3 from Epix. Philippe Duvier is the secret leader of a drug smuggling ring in France. After a botched deal, his mafia trading partners believe Duvier can't conduct business properly. They suggest he prove himself by killing the one person believed to be the biggest threat to their business. So Duvier tries to blow up the bumbling inspector, Jacques Clouseau. That gets botched as well. Clouseau gets away with everyone thinking that he's dead. Clouseau goes undercover, attempting to find his would-be assassin. There's plenty of bullets, bombs, and karate chops. It's Peter Sellers in what would be his final appearance as Inspector Jacques Clouseau in Revenge of the Pink Panther. It's next on the 3 from Epix.
As a special effects guy, I know a little something about stunts, especially the ones I do myself. Sometimes you stick your neck out and hope for the best. It's life on the edge, my friends. In the next film, $2 million in mafia drugs and money go missing. A wise guy, moonlighting as a movie stuntman, is dead. Matthew Modine is a mob hitman sent to LA to kill a veteran Hollywood stuntman played by James Caan. In the process, Modine falls in love with both Caan's daughter and the idea of becoming a stuntman and living that crazy life on the edge. The dangerous lives of Hollywood stuntmen, love, and the mob. In the Shadows is next on the 3 from Epix.
William Shakespeare has inspired a lot of artists, and one of those artists is filmmaker Woody Allen. Trading the banter and barbs of nymphs and Amazons for the neuroses and backseat psychoanalysis, which is timeless for New Yorkers, Allen moves Shakespeare's famous play to 1900s New England. Allen also adds to the pot inspiration from another famous sex farce, Ingmar Bergman's enormously successful 1955 Swedish comedy, Smiles of a Summer Night. And Allen found himself in a real-life sex comedy with this film, as it was the first one he made with Mia Farrow. Diane Keaton, who the role was written for, was too busy trying to stand on her own 2 feet rather than lean on the men who discovered her and made her famous. But for Farrow, not a problem. She and Allen went on to make 12 more films together and were married for over a decade, a relationship that unfortunately ended up not being so funny. But Woody Allen's work stands on its own. So here's a Midsummer Night's Sex comedy coming up next on The 3 from Epix.